Hi lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria. In today's tutorial, I'll be looking at how to cut and draft a milkmaid bustier gown with a basque waistline. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks for stopping by, and if you are seeing this channel for the first time, please kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that when a new video is being posted, you'll be the first person to see it. So we are going to be starting with the drafting aspect. We'll be making use of the flower crepe, the black crepe, our paper, our French curve, and of course our marker and our pen. So firstly, I'm gonna have to demarcate the pattern paper. This is the back and then this is the front. So I'll be starting with the front. So from shoulder to bust point is 10 inches, shoulder to under bust 13.5 inches, and then shoulder to waistline is 16 inches. So anything I have at the midpoint, I'll be doing it on this side, then I'll connect just like so, and I'll also extend it to the back line. So after extending it to the back line, I'll be putting my shoulder measurement. Shoulder I'm working with is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5, and I'll also mark it down on the bust point just for it to have that straight line. So after that, I'll come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope, then I'll divide my bust by 6, add 1 for the armhole curve. Yes, that's how to get your armhole curve. This is not the first time I'm taking basic body. So from there, after doing that, you're going to mark the midpoint. So on that midpoint, you're going to be going in by 0.75. Connect it up straight just like so. Connect it up straight like so. Then you pick the curve and then connect the other curve down. But before you do it, you're going to take your bust measurement so that you know where to stop, just like so. So after connecting it, now we'll just impute our basic neckline 3 by 3 inches, just as you can see. We are not making use of this, but for this tutorial, let's do it so that you get acquainted to it. So we'll just do our 3 by 3 and connect the curve. Then from that side, you're going to come down by that our shoulder slope and then connect it straight. So after doing that, we are going to put our bust measurement on the bust side. Our waist is 28 divided by 2 is 7 plus 28 divided by 2 is 7 inches. So we are going to connect it straight. So now after that, we are going to go ahead and add our dart intake, which is 1 inch. Then we are still going to connect it and add to the bust point there, just like so. So sorry, we will not be making use of this dart, but while I was drafting, I drafted it. So now we are going to come down by 5 inches from our waistline in order for us to have that basque effect. So after that, we just connect it straight there. That is what you are seeing me doing. Then now on this part, the dart will not extend to the waist, it will stop on the under bust. So that is the dart that I'm taking on the under bust. Can you see? So this is me trying to do the dart leg properly on this side and then on the other side. So now after doing that, on that under bust, I'll go up by 1 inch, then I'll connect it curvely to meet the dart leg that is facing the center front, just like so. Can you see? So after that, now I'll be determining how I want the bustier to be covered. So for this tutorial, I'll be making use of 7, and the 7 is going to start from my under bust, just like so. So I'll just give that dotted line for me to see it properly. So it depends on how covered you want it. If you want it exposed very well, you can make use of that chest line. But if you want it at least covered like mine, I use 7 inches. So you're going to come down for your cleavage. Cleavage is how open you want the cleavage to be. So you're going to come down by 4.5 inches. That was what I did then. I'm just covering it with my free hand, just like so. So while covering it, I make sure I cover it to meet that 7 inches. So now we are going to connect the other dart leg to meet the curve that we drew just now, and then that is all for the front. Then the back will extend the chest line. You get, the back doesn't have any armhole or anything, even the front doesn't have it, but because of this tutorial and in order for us to get it so quickly, that was how I did it. So the back, I'll put my bust measurement, go to the waist, put the waist measurement just exactly how I did for the front. Then I'm going to connect it straight up. Can you see? So after connecting, I'll put that back I'll put the dart leg, like I'll draw the dart leg just as you can see. I'll make for you to get your dart leg, you're going to divide your nipple to nipple by 2 inches. Then when you divide it by 2, then anything you have, let's say my nipple to nipple is what, 7.5. 7.5 divided by 2 is 3.75. So that was what I used for the dart. Then on that waistline, you're going to come down by 5 inches for the back's effect. Yes, for the back's effect. Then you're going to connect it to the side of the waist, just like we did for the front. That's what I'm doing there. So after that, on the waist, you're going to go in by 1/2 inch for your zipper contouring, in order for the zipper not to be folding. So we'll go in by 1/2 inch, connect it up, then we'll also connect it down. So after connecting it up and down, the line that we use in connecting it is going to serve as our new line, which is going to serve as where we'll be marking our zipper allowance from, just as you can see me doing. So I make use of 1 inch zipper allowance. So after that, that is all for the drafting aspect. I'll go ahead to cut. So that's what I'm cutting now. Sorry, I'm not too sound, so you discover that the voiceover is somehow, what I believe you understand it, because the whole picture is very clear. So now after cutting it, we'll be working with the cup. Can you see? I'll be using 1 inch interval, so that I'll make this straight line on it, so that after doing it, I'll go ahead and mark it 1 2 3 to 6. Yes. So after that, I'll pick my scissors and cut them off completely, so that I'll bring a new pattern paper, then I'll place it on it, in order for us to have that effect, that gathered effect on the boxed area. So this is how it is done. So after cutting them off, I'll bring this pattern paper, I'll place them and arrange them in ascending order, like from 1 2 3 4 to 6, just as we've cut. So if I'm arranging them, I'll give them a space of 1 inch interval. But if it is someone of a bigger bust, you can use 1.5. But for this tutorial, I use 1, because the bust I'm working with is not too much. After that, I'll just go ahead to cut it off. And this is what we have, guys. This is it. Can you see? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that is for the cup. This is the back, and then this is the front. That's the center front. So we'll just go ahead and cut it on the flowered crepe and also the black crepe. So that is all for this drafting. So in our next tutorial, I'll be dealing with the sewing.